Hey guys and girls, we're back with another current household ultimate sim challenge. It's been a week. Technically it's been 2 sim weeks, but that's because we spent 6 days in China. And let's see, I've had an issue with my opportunities. I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm going to accept it to see if it works. Okay, so now my opportunities are working. They were being really wonky and not wanting to work. I don't know what to get her doing, so we're just going to let her do whatever. Coffee's going hunting, and hard drive is finishing her book, and then she's going to go charge. As you can see, her social is still messing up. So, with coffee, while we was in China, she got quite a bit done. The amount of collectible fragments we found is just ridiculous. I'll show you her inventory. I haven't gotten rid of any of them just because I wanted to show y'all the sheer volume of them. And she's almost tripled the gems she needs because you can only do the sniff out collectibles. We're 10 away from getting our medals complete, and we are 31 away from rocks. And rocks, you know, obviously seem to be harder to find. So yeah, I didn't even realize those 2 tabs were there. So, this is this is just recently what she's found. Ooh, she found more Tiberium. But yeah, that's the sheer number of collectibles that she's found just since China. We gave all of the medals to hard drive, and we gave all the gems and rocks to Allie, and we had Allie go cut them. And we had like 10 Tiberium dust and 8 Tiberium actual, you know, cut spires, and we made almost $1 million off of just those. It was $997,000. Let's see. I'm going to turn this off because it's usually pretty loud. Okay, so before we get started into what all has happened in this last week, let's look at skills. We only have 16. Haven't got a whole lot. I don't know if I've gotten out of, like, I was doing them in order, and it's gotten all wonky because she'd roll a wish, so I'd give her the wish. So I don't know which ones are counting and which ones aren't, but we've got 16. We've got to go to 50, so that's quite a bit. And fishing, you know, we got quite a bit done there in China. We got the amateur. I am not even going to pretend like I know how to say that word, so I'm not even going to try. But we got that finished with 20 types of fish. I mean, we just barely made it with the koi fish and everything from there in China. We still have to get 350 total fish, and we've only got 112. Haven't been able to work on that at all here in Hidden Springs because we were in the winter months. Today is our first day of spring, so hopefully we will be able to, you know, work on that now in the spring. Because she's just really not been doing anything productive. She's just been piddle-farting around and you know, just playing and going out to eat and stuff like that, going to mix and singing karaoke. She hasn't really done anything productive towards her skills or challenges because we are only working on advanced technology. She can only dream so many times, and I don't want to pound it out. I really don't. What is that noise? Oh, that's her. Okay. So, hard drive, we've just... we finally maxed out science, and we got rid of the science machine. We worked on logic there in China. I guess she's been working on painting. I'm not sure. I do have her working on... what was the music? I don't think anybody was close to anything, so it may have been hard drive. Writing, no, it wasn't her writing. I was thinking maybe she did something with writing. But we've had her working on writing. She's been writing books just to give her something to do. So as far as skill-wise, that's really all we've done. It's kind of, I'm guessing it's kind of like the draggy part of... I mean, I really wish I would have paid attention and planned ahead, because she should have been working on the dreams at the beginning. Since she first moved here, she should have been working on the dreams. She wants to go back to China. I'm going to lock it in, but I'm not for sure we're going to do it. We're going to get coffee set up on a few more sniff out collectibles, because whenever I do the locate collectible, even when I say locate rock, it's 9 times out of 10 either the, interesting whatever the heck it says, or the collectible. She's got 23 of 3 fragment diamond dogs, 19 mini dinosaurs, 14 hydrants. I mean, oh my goodness, 22 are our friend. It's going to be ridiculous transferring all these and then putting them all together, because I'm going to put them all together and then just keep all the originals and sell the rest. Okay, hard drive is charging, and we haven't changed her look yet, even though I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, metal, nice. Even though I'm not 100% sure that we can. That's weird. The snow disappeared from everywhere except for on the road and the trees. I can honestly say I've never seen that happen. I know, for those of you that do watch the Sims 4 Tiny Living Challenge, it hasn't been uploaded this week. Today is technically Sunday, and I just uploaded a video I made during the week for Sims 4, so this technically won't be out till Saturday. Okay, so yeah, scratch. We're not even going to say it. At any rate, I've got a new graphic card, and I've been working on issues. There is, let's see. Okay, I guess it was only when the snow, so yeah, it's been a chore trying to get and make sure that Sims 3 is running good on the new graphics card. It's been a pain in the tush. So, I haven't spent much time with Sims 4 or anything. I'm really not digging how the road looks. And why are we froze up? Hello? Okay, hang on a second, guys. Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay, so let's look at the family tree, because we've had some interesting things happening in the family. Oh, we got to go get Stevie's grave. She passed away yesterday, I think it was, so we need to go get her grave from the... We'll go do that. We need to go get her grave from the cemetery, so we'll go do that. Shelly, we hooked Shelly up with another elderly woman in town through Master Controller, because it was really just bothering me that at the time it was Shelly, Rebecca, and Jerry. They didn't have no romantic interests. They were just, just living their life and doing nothing productive. Jerry has Sophie, but I think she's from the last town, isn't she? Yeah, she's from the last town. So we hooked Shelly up with Master Controller with random elderly. And that relationship lasted all of one day. They broke up, and then her ex-girlfriend immediately found her a significant other. And I just didn't mess with any of them more after that. But Jerry got hooked up with Astridge Partridge in town. And I'm going to tell you now, Astridge is the town psycho. Like, she was going out with Jerry, and then he broke up with her, and then she started stalking him. So then she started going out with this other guy, and like the next day they broke up, and she started stalking him. And then she started going out with this other guy, and they broke up, and she started stalking him. And then immediately after she was stalking him, I got the notice that she was having a baby with some other random dude. And then she started going out with another guy and started stalking him. And I mean, it's like intense. She is crazy stalker of everybody in town. But Jerry finally hooked up with Madeline, and they're, are they? Yeah, they're fiancé. They're engaged to be married. She asked Jerry to marry her, and he said yes. So Jerry is finally moving on with his life, even though he's an elderly and probably going to die soon. And then Rebecca, she didn't have anybody for the longest, and then she got hooked up with Maya, and her and Maya relationship is so cute. I get pop-ups all the time about these two couldn't wait to be around each other, so they go to the other's house and neighbors staring. It's just adorable. So she's got somebody. And Macy and Danny kind of hit a rough patch where I thought they were going to break up, but they ended up having another baby, and now they're back to being lovey-dovey. So, and Devin and Amy are still doing good. I don't get very many pop-ups on them. I got the pop-ups about the kids, but they're really I guess they're just settled into their routine because I don't hardly ever get pop-ups about them at all. So we have 5 great grandbabies. 2 from Macy, 2 from Amy and Devin, and 1 from Jerry. And I'm guessing, Shelly is never going to have kids or get in a relationship. She's, I guess, just determined to be alone. Maybe she's happy that way. I don't know. I'm not going to meddle with her life no more. I mean, after the relationship lasting one day, it's not my place. So, let's go over to... I do not like how all this still looks. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Okay. And, you would think with a freaking GTX 1070 that stuff would render immediately, but for some reason when it's kind of a little slow even not recording, but it seems like it's even slower when I am recording. Well, I hope we can find Stevie's grave, because if not, I'm going to be very upset. Family has adopted a brand new puppy. I thought I banned puppies. Ooh, nice. Hard drives made $1,800 from royalties. And the engine roaring louder than a mob machine gun. Allie managed to overtake. Oh, that's when she was... Oh, nice. More metal. And a gem. Of course, a gem. I'll take a gem over... Let's see. Let's manage the dead. And I gave Allie a bit of a makeover. I didn't change her hair because I like the pixie cut, considering she's a fairy, but I did give her... Okay, that's no bueno. Let's see. I am gonna have to... see how I can get that. Because we're not leaving this town without Stevie's. We're not leaving this town without Stevie's grave. We're just going to say maybe... I mean, I'm sure more than one person has died. I don't think they would just set it outside. We're going to unpause it, but I'm going to keep looking around. Let's try it. Okay, what were you doing? Let's try one more. Nope, just Lewis. Okay. Well, that's no bueno. Okay, found something special. Pity, Jerry Ashton has been losing interest in Gary Shue. They just don't seem to spend enough time to maintain their friendship. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. Okay, so I'm going to have to search and see how we can get Stevie's grave because... And I wanted to show y'all these rocks, too. These are all rocks that Coffee has found. Actually, you know what? Don't go home just yet because I wanted to come over. Okay, now I'm glad it's all back to normal. We're going to come over here. Because you can't leave stuff on consignment for more than 5 days or it'll glitch out your registers and everything. And it's been... I think everything is sold, but I want to double check and make sure... Okay, they're not family or anything. I want to double check and make sure that we don't have anything on consignment. Let's give it a minute because sometimes she has to be on the lot for a second. We could, just while we're here, I mean, it's... Okay. just have her go cut some stacks. Okay, and then we'll transfer the rest of it from coffee to her. Those are all rocks. Pink diamond and heart shape. And there may be a better way of doing that. I just always do heart shape unless it has a polished, where's the Tiberium? Unless it has a polished cut or a spire cut for the Tiberium, then I just do heart for everything. Alright. And I noticed she has the moon cut, but I don't know if that is better or what, so. Figure we'll just go ahead and do this while we're waiting to see if she has anything on consignment. Alright, and we need to give all the medals to, because we're not supposed to be working on that skill yet, so I let hard drive cut the medals because I don't know if that gives you a skill or not. I didn't pay attention, to be honest with you. Here's some more medals. And we'll have hard drive go out there and cut them before we place everything on consignment. I think that's it. That looks like it. Okay, let's do the Tiberium so I don't get crazy and forget. Load up some more. The good thing about this, when you load them up, if you don't have anything to cut, it'll just close them out. Okay, we're going to exit one of those so we can... Okay, so it looks like she has sold everything that was on consignment. We're going to polish cut. Do one more. Let's go back to hard drive. Ooh, a rock. Nice. I like whenever Coffee finds rocks, and I think I like when he finds rocks and metals because it is what we need. We're gonna have to roll his age back because he's 5 days from being an elder. He's got 19,000 points. I thought it was 10,000 to get the young again, but it's not. It's 20,000. So more than likely, we're going to have to roll his age back. Sniff Madeline. Okay, well, if that's what you want to do. Let's have you... We need to only do a few more because we need to get his needs taken care of. Okay. Stevie, Class Connect? No? Okay. Alright, so I think we have to line him up each individual time. You can't, like, queue it up like you can with the gem cutter. You have to do it kind of one at a time. Unless you catch it before he starts, then you can do a lot. Okay. I don't know if that's the rock I saw earlier. Nope, that was 2 of them. That's good. I hope he starts finding a bunch of rocks. We're going to queue him up to do metals. Or her. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Okay. Oh, he's only got 4. She's only got 4 more. So, someone's using the llama. Okay. I don't know if she needs more, but we're going to queue her up for more. Oops. Okay. Polished. Got a lot of stuff going on here. So in China, we caught the fish. We read a couple of books. We did snatch and steal. Yeah. But I didn't know if you could buy these books, and I really want her to read every book. So we took all the books out of the bookcase, and we only took the extras. Or we didn't take the extras. So we took the books, and we're gonna have we've had her reading them off and on. We did buy some too, the fishing books, and I had her read those. These are, if you look, some of these are but some of these are like expensive, like well worth a lot. This one's worth $4,200. That one's worth $5,800. That one's worth $61 and $52. I was going to show y'all all these before I sold them. That one's worth $22. And then these are just, that one's worth $5. But yeah, that's all the ones that, coffee. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I've got too much stuff going. Okay. We're just going to keep exiting it out. Okay. Now, take all these and give them to Allie so she can consign them. But, you know, having a dog is an amazing moneymaker. But honestly, by this point, she's got $35 million. And that's all legit earned money. A couple of them has been, she won the lottery twice, I think. I had her play the lottery a couple of times, and she's won the lottery a couple of times. I think one time she won a little over $1 million. I can't honestly recall, to be honest with you, but it's all legit in-game money. Like, she has banked it off of Tiberium. She has made a ton of money off of Tiberium. Okay, so we're going to have her do that. See what hard drive is doing. Get her started on a book or something. What are you doing? Okay, you can recycle that. I don't care. But with coffee, we're just going to continue to work on these skills. Let me get a drink. We need 8 more medals, which honestly, we've been pretty. I mean, that's pretty much all Coffee does. He'll get his needs taken care of. He'll play fetch or something with either hard drive or Allie, until his social is raised up, and then he goes out and goes hunting until he's just pretty much dead on his feet. I have been working this poor dog to the bone, but I've got to get that done because I'm trying very hard to not have to get him I don't want to do the Tiberian. I'm trying hard to not have to give him the Young Again potion, because when we go to Appaloosa Plains, I think, is it Plains? When we go to Appaloosa, then we're going to have to really be focusing on the horses, and I don't want to try to divide my attention between horses and dogs, because then we won't get as much accomplished. Oh, and I got to tell you about Christina. But so I've really been trying to get this done without having to give the dog the Young Again potion. That way we can get it all done, and then he can, you know, pass on from old age like he should. But with those rocks, I really don't know that it's gonna work, because those rocks they're pretty few and far between. Oh my goodness. Okay, not the Tiberium. My goodness. Okay, and I don't know where that hokey music is coming from, but alright. Let's go back to the house. And we'll put the Tiberium out so it can grow. We're going to sell off all the rocks, but I'm not going to do that while I'm on camera. I'm not going to make y'all watch that. We'll just put the Tiberium out. And, but Christina. Let's go back in here. I want to show you Christina. I believe it is her. Yeah. So, Macy and Danny's daughter, which, Danny is a copy, and he has a clone in town too, but so Danny was over here at the performance park, and he had Christina with him and was ignoring her, and she was in the snow, buried up to her chest, starving and crying and screaming. And we came this close to adding Christina to our household. I sent hard drive over there because she was crying and screaming for a little while. And we sent hard drive over there because I was going to have hard drive give her a bottle, and hard drive didn't know her family well enough to mess with her. So I was literally in the process of trying to get started to add her to the household with MC, and Danny, the dad, not the clone of him, but the dad, finally went over there and gave her a bottle. So hard drive come back home, and literally she was like right there, because hard drive come back home and was working on her computer, and I was watching Katrina, or Catherine, what is it, Katrina? No, Christina, that's it. I was watching Christina and making sure she was taken care of. And finally Danny picked her up and they went home. But yeah, so we almost had a toddler back in the house, which I would have been totally fine with. I would have kept her and raised her until we got to Appaloosa. And then when she aged to a young adult, I would have let her leave and go live her life. And then Sebastian, which isn't the same Sebastian that we had, because he's the new version, because we have put in a new version. But Sebastian is Devon's dad, and from the previous version. So Devon doesn't remember him, but he is the Sim that Stevie got pregnant with the first time we was in Hidden Springs. And he has a son, a toddler named Cullen. And last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, like 3:30, Sebastian was strolling down the street in the snow with his toddler son, Cullen. So yeah, I've really been paying attention to the goings on around town, which I usually don't. I'm usually really focused on my Sims, but I've been paying attention to the going on around town. And I'm kind of hoping, I was hoping we'd get some pop-ups about Rebecca and her girlfriend, but are they engaged now? I don't think they are. No, just girlfriend. Okay. But anyway, so not a whole lot going on, because we're at the stalemate stage of advanced technology and fishing. Now that, speaking of, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop. I know it's raining and it's miserable and everything else, but if this is no, oh crap, none of them's jumping. Okay, yeah, now they're jumping. Okay, so where are they jumping? Okay. Come over here and go fish. You can fish. Actually, we're going to choose bait. Let's just fish with the lure. Okay. So, we was kind of not able to do a whole lot of work towards her fishing. And advanced technology, you can only do so much. So, we're just going to keep working towards that. She is a level 10 in her career. She makes ridiculous money. Usually, she makes a little over $7 grand every day when she comes home from work. There won't be another update. This, I'm not supposed to put this out till next Sunday, but today's technically Monday, and I don't know, to kind of get a little bit ahead, I might go ahead and put this out midweek. And, ooh, we made $183,000. Nice. But, so this may come out midweek. That way, hopefully next week I can get caught up, or, not be so far ahead. I don't know, but next is summer, and then we're going to go for the receptionist part-time. I think it's massage therapist or something. I don't know. I'd have to look again. So that's pretty much all we're doing with Stevie. Or not Stevie, Allie. We're just going to keep sending her to work every day and do what we can for fishing mainly, and then keep working on the dreams, because we still got to catch 350 fish. That's a lot of damn fishing. And then hard drive, we're just going to have hard drive doing whatever hard drive can do. I haven't really determined what I want hard drive to do to really benefit the family. Mainly when we have kids is when she's going to come in the most handy. And then coffee, as usual, we're just going to keep pounding it out. Okay. Don't worry about that one. Come home. And her needs are pretty good. She can't go to the bathroom yet, so we're just going to... Oh, I don't know what is going on. Oh, hey, Loki. I don't know what is going on with our big feeder, but it messed up, so I bought a new one, and it's just not working. So we have an extra bowl over here so he can eat. And then we're going to have you... come here, Loki. You can't be that close to Mama's microphone. We're going to have you chew and then just go to bed, and you can go pee at some point or another. So, yeah, that's it. Just keep pounding it out. And, I mean, okay, Loki, quit, baby. We're just going to keep pounding it out and try to get it finished. I am honestly just so ready to be out of Hidden Springs. Not because of anything really that's going on. I mean, we've had our fair share of glitches, but I'm ready to be done with this because, okay, Loki, baby, quit. Because, I mean, it's just kind of a stalemate. I'm ready to get on to Appalachia Plains and start working with the horses and everything. And I don't know. I mean, I know it's kind of against the rules, but she's already a level 10. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time thinking. And what I might do is just have her go ahead and join the spa receptionist and have her max out that career and then us be gone by summer. And that's what I'm giving it serious thought. I know it's bending the rules, but honestly, I'm just kind of really bored with Hidden Springs. And Landros did say at one point that he left town early because he was just really bored. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he say it was Hidden Springs? It was on his update about Brandon, about his personal Ultimate Sim Challenge. So, at any rate, that's where we're headed. That's what we're doing. We're just going to keep trying, and I can have her fishing in her off time elsewhere. So if I don't get these completed right now, it's really not that big of a deal. It don't stress me out. We'll get them done at some point. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you next time. Bye.